Hi, everybody. It's Monday Night Football. Just one game this Monday night, as we had two last week. But we've got a good matchup here in the AFC. We've got the Jaguars hosting in the Chiefs, and the Chiefs are a 3.5-point favorite, total 45.5. Before we get to your free play, don't forget, get in on our free $60 account for new customers. That's simple to try us out. Go to docsports.com/ICCT. That'll get you a free $60 for new customers. If you're an existing customer, we got something for you as well. 10% off code for this week. It changes each week. It's OCT wins with an S, 10, as you see it here on the screen. So make sure you put that and get in on our football pass for the week. It's just $99, so it becomes $89 per person. So make sure you get in over there with ICMI plays. Okay, IC, what do you like here? Jags, nice win last week, 3-1 on the year, facing a 2-2 Chiefs team that had a great win at home against the Ravens. Chiefs are favored by 3.5, total 45.5. What do you like?
Well, I know how much you like Trevor Lawrence, which is obviously a joke, which is a joke because you do not like Trevor Lawrence at all. I'll tell you what, I like the under, and the reason is because I just think Kansas City has a big letdown after their big win against the Ravens. I'm not impressed with the Chiefs this year. I think the Chiefs can always be competitive, but as like I was a semi-pro tennis player, and you can lose a match in tennis, like 4-4, but it wasn't really that close because on those key points you couldn't get over the hump. You know what I mean? Some people shirk in those key moments, and some people rise up in those key moments. And Kansas City just doesn't have the talent level to rise up. I feel like they did win back-to-back games against the Ravens and the Giants, and they played the Eagles really tough, and they played the Chargers really tough. But the Chargers have looked sketchy. The Giants are an underdog against the Saints, so they look sketchy. The Ravens have looked sketchy. Jacksonville has impressed me. They beat, San Francisco, Houston, and Carolina. All those teams are obviously under 500, sort of, except for maybe the Niners, which are sitting at 3-1. I do like the under. I think what will happen here is I don't trust Trevor Lawrence. I like the fact this team nearly put up a season high, 26 points in their last game. I think he's going to have a letdown a bit of here. I think the Jaguars defense will step up a lot at home. I think the fans will get absolutely ballistic and they'll go crazy. This is a Jacksonville fan base that has been desperate. They've been desperate for trying to get a winning team after a long time. And now, you have a team that is 3-1. You have to go back to the Brunell days, right? You have to go back a long way before the Jaguars were actually pretty good. Fred Taylor and Brunell and Mike and Coughlin, remember? That was the old school team that went pretty far. So I think what you'll see here is Kansas City not scoring 37 points. Correct, 37 points for Kansas City is the largest they've had since going like way, way, way back last year. Okay, they're not going to have 37 points again this year. They're going to face a pretty good Jacksonville defense that's going to get up this game. Who comes off a big win against San Francisco. I think their offense has a letdown. I really like, and the public's 2/3 on the over. I think this game goes to under, and I like the under 45.5. So what do you like, Craig? I know the public's on Kansas City here, but then again, Jacksonville can be sketchy at times with their quarterback play, but then the Chiefs coming off that big win. What do you like?
Yeah, who has the Jags beat? You beat a 49ers team that was banged up again during that game. It was a good win. It was a good road win. I have to give you credit, obviously, but they lost to my Bengals, even when Joe Burrow went out early in that game in the first quarter. They beat a Carolina team at that point of the season, wasn't playing great. They beat a Houston team that's one win on the year, and that's against the Titans. So I don't know how good this Jags team is, really. I know how good the Chiefs team is, especially when they have their Worthy. Those points last week was because Worthy had a huge end around where he can run the ball. He just opens things up. He goes deep. He just opens the game up. They really don't have another guy, Hollywood Brown and him, when they're playing together. I just think this is a much tougher. And the Chiefs aren't overlooking anybody because they're just 2-2. They can't. You're in a good division. Remember what the Chargers are this year. It's like they can't be like, hey, we could just get into play our. They're going to have to win 11 games probably to get to win the division this year. I'm going to buy the 0.5 point. I know everybody on the public, not everybody, but 65, 66% is on the Chiefs. They're on the right side. The public is right sometimes. You buy the 0.5 point and get on it early because it might move to 4. I'm taking the Chiefs minus the points here. I don't believe in the Jaguars yet. And as you said, I can't stand Trevor Lawrence. He just turns the ball over at the worst inopportune times. And this is a Chiefs team that will turn you over. Going back to last year, as you said, this offense was not great last year. It was the defense that was great that got them back to the Super Bowl. I think we'll see a little bit of that today on Monday Night Football. I'm taking laying the points -3 if you can buy the point with the Chiefs. All right, that's what we have for all our games this week. Don't forget, if you want to click on the video after the video, you can get it on all the other videos we have that covers all the other football games for the week. But best thing you can do, get it a free $60 account, docsports.com/ICT if you're a new customer, or use that 10% off code and get a week pass. $89 after the 10% off, get you either my place or IC plays. You're going to get 5 to 7 plays from IC every week in football. You're going to get 6 to 9 plays from me every week, and you can use that 10% off promo code. It is OCT wins 10.
And join YouTube Premium. You get an extra video from us every single day. It's just unbelievable value.
All the links for YouTube Premium are in the description, FYI. So it tells you what you get for each pass. And if you get you do the $49.99 for the month for the tier 3 level, you get all 3. So it's about $2,000 to $3,000 worth of picks. So make sure you check
42 extra videos a month on YouTube Premium.
More, actually. More. Way more. All right, guys. Have a great day. We'll see you again next week.